Okay, so good morning everybody and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 10 of our class of ITSM Batch 2. Last week we started a topic called the knowledge management. We discussed a little bit about knowledge management. Yeah, not on the 48, it's too much. We are here, yes. Yeah. So we discuss or we saw about the knowledge management table structure. Mainly we saw, and we're discussing about the guided setup. Okay, we discuss about rules as well. We discuss about this thing as well. Now I'll take you on the tour that how the knowledge management work. Okay, means we are going for a demo, but it's consider this demo is not an end user training. This demo we will see that how the things work in knowledge management. Okay, because this is not that much big topic. Let's come here. But yes, with the support of this demo, we are going to be complete multiple topics of the knowledge management. Okay. So during the guided setup, the first thing come about the assignment of rules, and the second step come about the knowledge base. We saw that knowledge base is nothing. Knowledge base means it is like a repository for a specific set of knowledge article, like a different departments in the central library: history, geography, science, mathematics, stats, Hindi, Urdu, Punjabi, Sanskrit, literature, fiction, all these things. Now the question comes, why we need this knowledge base? These knowledge base help us to categorize the article. Now, one thing is important to be remember, the fundamental rule, guys. Here we are talking about the foundation data. I'm sure till now, none of you are still able to understand that, Atul, what is going in the knowledge base. You are saying knowledge base, but what that contain? So now let's show it here. Knowledge, and we'll create a knowledge base first. Under knowledge we have, sorry, under system mobile we have knowledge base. Click on this. So currently ServiceNow provides us 3 knowledge base. One, to store the IT related documentation. Two, to store the custom service related. And on which portal they are assigned? They are assigned on the service portal. It means if you go here and that is service portal, and if you go in the knowledge, or let me come back here, you have knowledge base, you can see all the categories which are coming under the IT. This is, but how they're becoming, let's come here. Let's click a new knowledge base. Sorry. Oh, wait. It should be in the knowledge, not the system mobile. Right? That's, I'm thinking that what I'm doing wrong here. So we have a IT, we have a knowledge, we have field service management. These are nothing. These are the knowledge base to store the data, or the, not the data, knowledge article related to this particular domain. Now click on the new. My knowledge base name is LNG Learn and Grow. This is my knowledge base. If you see article validity, like I say that, guys, if you are doing any test, let's say we have a licenses, vehicle license, right? Vehicle license is valid for some time, 5 years, 10 years. Our passports, like 5 years, 10 years. It means after 5 years, you have to be renew it. But if I'm getting a request, like say I'm a government and I'm creating a passports, printing the passport for millions of people in a single day. Do you think I should be able to write this manually after 5 days, after 5 years? No. So we can set up here that I'm setting after 20 days, article need to be reviewed again. This is the article validity. Now I'll take you in the parallel one more thing so that you can understand this part. This is what it called the implementation. We're not doing any development, guys. We're understanding it. So let's say I put IT. Okay. Did you notice this date come automatically? Let me say what others we have. We have field service management. Let me do it again. Let's say knowledge. Same day. How or from where this date is coming? Even though this is very old, but from where this date is coming? The date can become, this valid date can become from the two places. Number one, it can be defined in the knowledge base, or it can be defined in the knowledge properties. This one. Knowledge, let's see the property. It should be knowledge base property, not knowledge properties. Why I'm not able to see? Property. App engine, this one, not this one, knowledge. Change ABCDFGH. Here, knowledge. Let me open this and show you. And here it has been defined. Let me search with the word valid. See, are they valid? तो ये क्या है? Are they updated? It means service now updated this property now. Otherwise, this thing come from this property. So now they're saying you can define the validity in this only. That after 20 days, I should get kind of a pop-up, kind of a notification that this document need to be reviewed. So we are defining this validity in this knowledge base level. Okay, then you can put icon. Do you want people should not able to comment for this complete section? Disable commenting, disable suggesting, disable category editing, disable this thing. This is your homework. I am not putting these fancy words because these are true and false. Nothing going to much support me. But if you are working or you are creating any knowledge base, make sure you untick and see what is happening in the front end. Okay. Now, what important in this knowledge base is these two. Who is the owner? I say owner is Abraham Lincoln. Owner of this particular knowledge base. Okay. And who is the manager? Manager and owner both are the two different terms. Don't get confused. I said manager is Adam Regal. Close it. Now, important point to be understand is this. ServiceNow says, boss, you have two things. Let's say Anuj created one article. Anuj is just a fresher and he has only 1 month experience. I said in my team, Anuj, if you are creating any article, it must be reviewed by Anthony, then published by Khalda. Okay. Reviewed by Anthony and published by Khalda. Okay. But how this thing can be defined? Maybe today Anthony working in my team, tomorrow Anthony is not working in my team. Khalda working today with my company, tomorrow she is not working with my company. So we need to be define these things dynamically in flow or the workflow. And this thing come from the two workflows called, number one is called the approval and number two is called publish. And see how smart it is. How smart it is. Approval and publish. Now, if Khalida create an article and she has a mature 20 years of experience, do you think I will say, Anuj, you should review Khalida's article? No, never. Then ServiceNow say two things. Approval instant or approval. Sorry, not approval. I'm on instant and with review, with approval. Sorry, my bad. I put in wrong thing. Publish and retire. Publish and retire. Simple example. Let's say till the time Anuj was not married. If he want to buy anything in his house, he take permission from his parents. Hey dad, I want to buy this thing. Can I get it? Yes, you can say. But till the time he is living with his parents. For the job, he moved to some other city. Now he's not going to be asked for each and everything. That is called instant. He go, he buy. He go, he buy. But once he get married, to buy anything, she take a not approval. Approval is not the right word here, especially in this marriage case. But he take suggestions from his wife. Okay, shall you buy this? So that is called approval. Same thing goes for retirement. Anuj was alone. He was staying in his 1 BHK house. He want to sell something. Instantly he said it. But once he get married and then he purchased something and he want to sell it out, then he asked to his wife as well. So these things defined in this workflow. So total 4 workflow given by ServiceNow. Two workflow for published instant means without any approval. 1 workflow published approval. Same. Retire instant and retire approval. Depend on customer to customer, company to company, that what they want, how they want. But now the question come, Atul, okay, let's say it's a instant, means no approval required. I'm agree, I'm happy. Let me show you example here. Let's open another knowledge base in the parallel. Okay. Open this and let's say IT. They say approval publish. Now let's create a knowledge article in the IT. Okay. Category Android. Check. You can schedule the publish as well. That on this date it should be published. And I'm mentioning LNG. Not sure that what they mention, confidence, work in progress kind of things. Something new ServiceNow added, I'm sure. Okay. And this is the body. knowledge body. ServiceNow provide us a lot of things as knowledge body. You can create table, pictures, videos, anything you want, you can do it. Even though if you have a source code, HTML code, you can copy paste here. So let's say I'm doing like this. And then I can mark it as a submit. It's 009. Done. Now let's come back here and open my knowledge article, right? All. What was the number? Is this. See. This one. Now don't get confused. This is something can be non-error sometimes that why there's a 2 number generated. And it is happened in the production system as well. And I see lot of community questions that Atul, how is possible that 2 articles have a same number?
But the category is different.
Category is different. Not sure that it is something that logic or something other logic. Practically, they should not be the same number. Practically. But yes, I found this as a non-issue at my side with my experience that duplicate numbers are there. Now, if you see here the workflow, it's in the draft state. Open it. And now I click on the publish. Knowledge item is in the review. Open it again. It is in the review. Why? Because a workflow trigger in the background, and if you see, the approval has been added. Bad night lobby. How this is be generating? Now, if you see here, this is using this particular workflow. Let's open this workflow. This is the workflow. So how we open workflow? Let's go here and workflow. And search here for the knowledge publish, because this is what the workflow they're using, knowledge publish. And now see here what they're saying as per the workflow. Approval user, review approval knowledge base management. It should go for the knowledge base management approval review. Open it. Let's see whose approval they'll be seeing. They're running a command script. Let me put as a checkout. Otherwise, we're not able to see that to whom approval it's going. And now open it. See. Why it's showing sys ID always here? No, it is running in the background and getting the all approvers. But why they did not mention it? Anyone to approve? See, they're setting the stage as a review. Okay, but for us to be understand that how system will know? System will know from the knowledge base workflow, this one. So now if I approve it, where is my article here? If I approve it, because I'm admin, so I can do it from here. Approve and click this and refresh. Now my article got published. Why? Because in my workflow it is mentioned my article got published. Now if I want to retire it, what they have in the retirement? Same approval retire. Come here and did you notice that it become 1.0 now? And let me show you in this. It's under the Android, right? Go to here, this one, portal, refresh it. Under IT Android. This is our article. Now, if Khaleda or Anthony or anybody is working as an end user, you can come here and you can scroll and review this article and you can give me the ratings. 2 star. Helpful? No. Comment. So badly written. Submit. Now, if I am a knowledge manager, I know that what feedback I'm receiving it. Go back to the article. But now Anu said, Atul, come on. I am working in a company where in a single day, or we have more than 1000 articles. Do you think that my manager will go and check articles one by one? No. But just to tell you one thing that if you scroll down, you can see here. Total 3 feedback get generated. 1 to store the rating. 2nd to store the helpful. 3rd to store the this thing. Comments. If you open this like this, you will see everything in the feedback list table. And now I can do the group by. See in this on the 2, 1, 2, 1. It means on these things, on these articles, I am getting these many review. Then you can go in this feedback and you can build your things. Like what to do, why my article is having a rating 2. Maybe you can connect back to the user that, okay, tell me, give me the feedback. That why you give us the 2 only as a rating. Why did not give the more rating to us? Okay. So we can take a support of this table to see the feedback. Now we are on the knowledge base. This is what is my knowledge base. By default, or when you create a knowledge base, ServiceNow provides the instant publish, means no approval is required. Instant retire. Now in our case, if I go back here my article, let's say I want to retire it. Click on the retire. Do you want to replace the current article with another existing version? I said no, because I don't have any article now. I want to be completely retire it. Or maybe if you say yes, it will ask you, okay, by which article you want to replace. Maybe you are created some article and you want to replace this article with that. No, I don't want. Keep it. And this is something I guess they introduced in the Vancouver release. Retire. But is it retired? No. Open it. It's a pending retirement. Go back in the approval and see approvals are there. Approved. Now it's retired. It's retired. If you go here, if you try to reload it, Let me go here. IT Android. See, my article is not available now because it's retired. It's retired from the system. So ultimately, what we want to be understand here, what we want to be see here, that how this approval or retirement work is all from the knowledge base. There's nothing on the knowledge article. Did you see anything defined on the knowledge article? No, there's nothing on the knowledge article, but everything has been defined on the knowledge base level. Who is the owner? Who is the manager?
So Atul, Anthony,
What?
so if we put the owner and manager, right? So whatever article we are creating in that base, it will go for their approval only. Is it right?
No, no. Out of the box, it will go for the manager's approval. But if you want, you can define or you can update your knowledge knowledge workflow as well. But out of the box, it is like that only. So like if you see about the IT, it's going to the Bennett Labby. So they define in this particular workflow, every time it should go to the owner only. But if you think no, in your team, maybe you have few teams, like one is the reviewer team, one is the grammar team, one is the English team. So you can define the in the workflow. So you have to create the multiple groups and then you can edit this workflow properly, or you can create your own workflow as well.
So it will be like something like knowledge manager approval or something.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Means that business need to be decided. That business need to be decided what or how many approvals you need it. Which team, which group need to be approved. And dynamically you can decide and you can use that. But the only point that how to define is on the knowledge base, not on the knowledge article level.
So in other words, the article follows whatever is defined in the knowledge base.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
And the follow means only the approval and retirement workflows, not everything.
So Atul, one more thing.
Hmm.
Knowledge bases are created based on categories, right? Like
No,
IT.
no, 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 no.
Okay.
In the knowledge base, you create the categories. Like if I say, okay, you're going in the library, there are multiple sections: history, mathematics, English, science, fiction. Okay, now you go to the history. Okay, that is your knowledge base. Now in the history, you want to see or you want to read about the Roman history. You want to see the Alzheimer's history. You want to see the Stone Age history. You want to see the latest man history. These are the categories. Now in the Roman age, you want to go 400 BC, 400 DC. That is your category and subcategories. We can create on the runtime as well. Let's say I'm creating a new article. Let me go back and create a new. Now let's submit this so that we can use our knowledge base. Okay. Come here. Let me reload because it's submitted later now. Okay. Now did you notice? Only 10 days, 20 days come. Now in the category, you can define your categories here that okay, in the LNG, one is called admin training. Okay. Under admin, it can be techno function. Like this. You can define, no problem. Now short description, because you're on the knowledge article level, not on the knowledge base level now. Category I can create under the knowledge article level. LNG training. And if you click on the submit, let's say save. Publish. It published. Why? Because there was no workflow, so there was no approval attached on that. So it got published. But how this is defined? It is defined from the knowledge base level. Now, which is important in the knowledge base and key for the success is these two things. Can read, can contribute. This is the area. Go ahead.
Getting the access, right? Who can.
Yes.
Okay.
Who can read this article and who can contribute this article means who can read and who can write it. That is the number one and important part. Why we need this thing or what we call in service now, this called the user criteria. Even though you can define this on the knowledge article level as well, if you see. Sorry, not on the article level. It's sorry, I'm getting confused very much. It's on the catalog item on this. That who can read the article which I'm creating under this knowledge base. Like there are some books in the library which is not allowed for the kids. Maybe horror stories, some biological stories. These are not allowed for the kids. So can read, can contribute. Who can pick up the book to read? And who can write the book on that particular topic? And to define this, you can click on the edit. What does edit mean here? What we are doing here? Means we are defining a set of a user. As I said, this is called the user criteria. All the users who has a role of the ITL, they can read the article from this particular knowledge base. People who are in the US, whose location is US, they only read this particular article. And if you did not define anything in the can read and the can contribute, anybody can read and anybody can contribute. So here you can see how it's defined. ITL non-admin, server desk groups. These are nothing, these are the rules. But the question comes to how we can create this. User criteria. So you can define your own user criteria. This one. So I can create. I can say batch to ITSM. And I'm going to be add you guys in that. Or I can say batch to and who are the part of ATF group. Only those people can see. So if I create your user ID and add you in this group, it means you can read this article. Or we can say specific user, specific group, specific role we can define, specific company we can define, specific location we can define, specific departments we can define. So these 6 parameters are there on which basis you can categorize your user. This is what they're showing here. I said only like incident fulfiller. Let's see what is the incident fulfiller. What they mention in the incident fulfiller. Here, open it. Let's see. My God, they write a complete script only. No, they did not write anything. Why did they not write anything here? Okay, it is here. What they mention? A user must have an ITL role. and must be part of any of the incident management group and must have a right role. If these things done, a user can read it. And same thing goes for the write as well. So if I say this, if I go back, can contribute, edit, same thing. Read can be different, write can be different. Maybe Anuj can read, but he cannot write. Now the homework for you. If I add same group in the read, sorry, same user criteria in the read and same user criteria in the write, which will take precedence. So it's like Anuj can read, Anuj cannot write. How this is possible? To write, he need to be read as well. So see which will take precedence. Do a little practical on that particular part. Go and create a knowledge base, create a group, create a user criteria, and see what will happen. Because this is implementation, not the development. What I told you to do is not the development, just a small configuration you have to do. We're not writing any big codes, not big, even we're not writing any code as well at all. Okay, ji. Doubt, question, clarification.
Atul, I think it depends on the group attribute or whatever is the access that is given that will take prejudice. That is my guess. That's all.
Let's test this. Test it. Because these type of questions come in the interview, so not in the interview, sorry, in the examination as well. Now, if I go here and let's say in the contribute, I can mention user with the non-idle non-admin role. Okay, and same group if I mention in the can read, then what will be, which will take precedence? That is important, right? So have a look on that particular part. And if you want to show anything on the feature content, you can put it here. The only thing which is been left now, this LNG one, Atul will create a knowledge base, but how we'll make sure that they should appear in the portal? Let me come here. We're not able to see the knowledge base, right? So what you have to do, you have to go here, open the portals. In which portal you want to show? I want to show in the service portal. Open the service portal here and scroll down. Knowledge base. Edit. Learn and grow. Edit. And save. Now if you come here and refresh it, see. It's appearing here. This is all configuration. This is all implementation. This particular training says CIS ITSM certified implementation specialist. We're not saying that you are going to be developer here. No. How to implement this. This is the one thing. Now, one more which I was missing here. If you write an article, you want to republish it, you can republish. But it will go with the same flow, which is defined in the knowledge base. Click on the republish. Oh, for the republish, nothing has been defined. Good. Published again.
Atul, it will go for reapproval, is it? If we republish,
it must go, but it is not going. Republishing is not going. Maybe there's nothing has been defined on this particular button. I thought it should go, but it is not going actually.
just
What is
out
the
of
sorry?
curiosity, just out
No,
of
no, no.
curiosity, on
Your
the
point.
top banner, right? You have update set default global in highlighted. I don't know why it is coming.
Okay, so it is highlighted because we are not capture. Sorry, our all the changes are going in this particular update set. Update sets are used when you want to move the data from one instance to not the data when you want to move the configuration, business logic, codes from one instance to another instance. Then we use the update sets. This is part of the admin training. When we go in depth and see what's this particular stuff do.
So my question is since it is coming there, no issues, right?
No issue at all. Okay. Now, what is the difference between checkout and the retire?
Checkout is kind of extend the uh, article,
To what extent?
like date extend, like if it is expiring tomorrow, we
कुछ भी कुछ भी यार मतलब चेकआउट मतलब डेट एक्सटेंड करने के लिए.
maybe it is expiring tomorrow and like you want to you don't want to retire and want to extend it. That's why I just said.
अच्छा. Okay. Now tell me one thing. You go to a restaurant. Okay.
Check. Yeah.
Wait. You go to a restaurant and he give you, he did not give you a menu card. Sorry, sir, we are extending our menu card, so there is no menu card available. What you will say? Then why
Yeah,
you open the restaurant
doesn't make
today?
sense.
Then why you open restaurant today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So checkout means if I want to be update my article,
Okay.
but the previous version should be available for the user to be used.
That means it's a edit option.
Not edit option kind of a, but you can say, let's say it's edit option. I'll not say the edit is the right word, but when we say that we want to be update our article without losing it from the portal or from the users. See, if you retire means it is not available for the users. If you check out means the older version is available for user to be still going on the use. Like very simple example, if I say this is a restaurant which is under the renovation. So what they do, they mention the gate. We are in the progress of the renovation. Please bear with us some inconvenience, but we are open as usual. Maybe some sitting place is not available where you go and sit top always, like you need some sofas or some kind of things. Those places are not available, but we are open as usual now. This is what it's called a checkout. And you see it become 1.01. To upgrade it, this article is still available. Now if I go here and IT and write, see, this article is still available because we just checked out, not the retire. So this is what this particular article do. Publish it.
So yeah, like I was saying that to extend in my way, that means that if it is expiring somehow
No,
tomorrow, and
see,
so it is not
that is
like yeah.
that is little different. Generally, we use the checkout when we want to update something.
Okay,
Expiration days is something different.
got it. Update in many ways, not just
Yes. Not just
expiring.
extending. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is what on this part. And the last thing which I want to be just a small look is called the, what is it called, knowledge properties here. Every almost every module in service now. Specifically, I can say on the like incident, change, problem, knowledge, request, they are there, they have their own properties as well. On properties as well. Few things which you can set up from the property level, like number of column on the portal pages. I never saw this. Actually, I never saw this. Why showing the record is in this part? It's a scoped application. Okay. Maximum number of article per content block on home page. Maybe this one they are saying, or 5 or 6 kind of things. Nobody has more than 5. Kya? Let's see which operating system. It's this one. So something this they are saying on the 5 pages or something is this. I'm not 100% sure because I never work on this knowledge management as a knowledge manager properly. Okay. Then omit empty knowledge topics and category. If there's a no category, if there's a no article, then don't show that particular category as well. Show knowledge section description. No, I didn't. I saw it first time. Look like I'm showing it first time. It should be sorted by publish and by descending order. List of roles that can see the knowledge that can see articles in the review workflow. Must be a vital role, knowledge or knowledge manager or admin role. Or article view property, something this. Number of attached tasks to display viewing article 10. Was this okay? Show this one. Was this article helpful? Yes or no? And who can do? Anybody who is a public role. Like if you go to the Microsoft site to see some article, you can say it's article useful or not without creating the account in the Microsoft. If I want to show the incident link, I'll show you now. Now when we go to incident management, I'll show you that how this particular thing work there. Show 5-star rating option. This one. This option. This thing you can hide it from this knowledge properties. Knowledge search properties. When you're searching it, how it's be out showing to you. In the ServiceNow community, we have a proper knowledge managers forum where people put a lot of questions on knowledge management. From the minute to minute to minute to minute thing, people put it there. So if you get chance, you can check there. Like you want to search by name of the author, show author in the knowledge search results, last modified date and time. One more thing which I learned from my experience. If you stuck somewhere in service now that how to do or where it has been configured, please go and have a look on the knowledge. Go and look at the property of that particular module first. There are many things which is defined at the property level. Like incident are getting auto closed. It is not, there is no bunch of big stuff there, but it is coming from the incident property. Auto close. We will see this thing in the incident management. This is what I learned from experience. That if you think how this thing has been configured, the first place to go in the properties. Go and see the properties. That is I'm coming here and seeing where the validity has been mentioned, but I did not get it. Maybe it has been removed from here, or I'm searching at the wrong place. Or let me see the system properties. Wait. Somewhere that is, I remember. It's sys property, not system property. Yeah.
So Atul, from examination point of view, And as a functional consultant, what are the things that we need to keep in mind for the knowledge module?
Very good question. One, knowledge base, approvals, workflow specifically. What is the workflow name? From where these workflows are be triggering? How many ways you can create the knowledge article? Who can contribute and who can contribute the precedence order? You can see in the guided setups as well. You can read about the knowledge roles. This thing, that what a role can do, what a role cannot do. What is the most useful and what is the most viewed? These are things which is required to understand. What are the tables involved in the knowledge management, like knowledge base, knowledge version, use, and feedback. Those are the questions come in the examination from the knowledge management perspective. बहुत सारे ऐसे तो नहीं मिलेगा कुछ भी. Validity. नहीं यार, maybe I'm confused somewhere, but I saw that knowledge articles can be articles. This thing come from the this thing as well. Where are the knowledge between knowledge base? Are they right? But there's nothing called these articles. Okay, leave it. My bad. Maybe I'm thinking something on the wrong side only. Okay, so Anthony, from your perspective, from your question, the examination start from the knowledge management tables, then it can go up to the roles, then they can ask you on the knowledge base, then they can ask you on the approval work, sorry, not approval, about the workflows, who can publish, who can type, these things. And last, maybe on the can contribute or can read, can be asked here. Most viewed, most useful can be asked as well. How the featured content come, it can be asked. How the most views or sorry, most views and most useful articles get generated, that can be asked. What is the limit of these articles to be shown? 5 out of the box. This can be asked. So intention is that in the implementation, what is coming as a out of the box in ServiceNow, that you have to be know. Plus plugins, they can be asked that what plugins are required in the knowledge management. Okay. Now what is left in the last part is this one. That how a knowledge article can be get created. One method we saw, manually. You go click on the create new, and done. Second is called integration. Oh, sorry. Second we can say, yeah. Second we can say the integration. Integration means I have something written in my Word file and I want to bring that Word file into ServiceNow in the knowledge article form. So there's a plugin, or I can say we have to be integrate a module called the web dev. Web dev. This is used to integrate and bring the data in ServiceNow from the knowledge article perspective. I practically never work on that particular, but I heard a lot about this definitely in the same community. So we have to be integrate, and then we can bring article written in the knowledge in the Word file. We can bring in the ServiceNow. The third is called the import. You can import as well from what I can say, other sources. How it can be import? For this, what you can do, you can go here knowledge and then article and import articles. In which knowledge base you want to be import? I want to import in the learn and grow. Under which category I want to go in the techno-functional, and then you can browse the file. So let's say, do we have any file available? Let's say workshop and import. It's done. Continue. My article gets generated. Only article gets generated. It is published, not published, I have no idea. It's in draft state. So see how this be imported everything. All pictures, everything get copied here. Now click on the edit. And now if you want, you can add, can contribute, cannot contribute. These things you can do. But the only flaw in this process is that you cannot upload 10 articles in a one go. At a one time, only one file can be imported. But in the web dev, integration is there, so multiple files can be done. But here it's not the possible case. So you can see here. You can put your this thing. At some other categories you want to show all the things, you can do it here. Then you can click on the publish. It will go for the, as per the workflow, it will go to the publishing part and your work will be done.
So Atul, for import, it is only one file at a time. And
Yes.
for web dev, you're saying multiple files can
You
be.
can do that because that is the integration.
So is there a specific, format or a template in which it needs to be imported in web dev?
No.
Because, okay.
Web dev, yes, I guess for the web dev, what you have to do in the Word file, you have to be activate that plugin. Some plugin is there. And when you click on that, it will import it to the service now. See, there's a no format has been given. Again, that the same question asked by the issuer as well. It is up to you what you are maintaining in your Word files and what you want to bring the service now. Service now did not say anything that, okay, you have to be define this thing. But if you want, you can create your own templates as well. Like if you go on the knowledge base, if you see here, maybe I read them something here, right? There are some article templates. You can create some article templates so that tomorrow, if somebody is going to be create any article under this knowledge base, he or she should get that article template only. So nothing is there as of now. But if you want, you can go here. Article. Do we have anything called templates? Yes, we have article templates here. You can define your own template. See, these all are the active false. So now if I go here and click on the article templates and edit, I can use this. So let's say I want to all this 4 and save. Now if I go here and click on the create new article, knowledge, create new, then it will ask me. This is a new version that how you want to create it. I said I want to go in this knowledge base. Under this knowledge base, what type of article you want to use? I want to use the standard article. Okay, then click on the next. It will be take you like this. Now if you go back, no, Atul, I want to be create as how to. Okay, then these are the instructions mentioned there. Is something they mentioned specifically? They said yes, instruction should become like this, and here KB should be look like this. No, Atul, I want something else. Okay, come here. What is? It has two format, introduction and this. CIS article. So now this is 3 format. See, it's you can define it on article as well. Sorry, templates as well, and then you can use that. I work with the customers who use specific templates to create the knowledge articles. And under that they have something like, okay, reason of this, reason of the timing of this, what is the workaround, how to check, where to check, which role is required, what user is required. All this information they mention it in this particular part. Templates are yes, by this way you can standardize it. And you can guide it your team that how to prepare these articles. Any question? Any doubt, any clarification?
No, Atul, not now.
Good. So with this, we have completed our.
Atul, you missed the last option, existing. Uh, So we had four to be created. How
Okay.
knowledge article is created. Manually, integration, import, and there was a last one.
From the existing record as well, you can get right.
Okay.
So, okay, for the same, you can go to the incident. Okay. Let me show you its incident ICIDNT. Let's say open. Okay. Then let's say this one. In the problem record as well, this option is available.